In this lesson we'll continue doing refactoring and try to encapsulate activities module even more. And here I'm talking about a couple of functions that are currently declared outside of activities module, but their main purpose is actually to manage activities resource. So it will be good if we could just move those functions and place them directly inside activities module. And this way we're gonna increase encapsulation of this module. So let's see what functions can be actually moved from functions.js module to activities module. The first function is called generate activities. This function is responsible for generating dummy activity objects. And there is one more generator function called generate activity select options. And this function generate options for the select box on the timeline page. So let's just go ahead and move both of these functions inside activities module. Let's cut them from here and paste to the end of activities file. Let's see what else has to be tweaked after we have moved this function into this module. Firstly, we have to also import constant seconds in hour. Let's scroll up and add import statement for this constant. Then we no longer have to import these functions from functions module, so we can replace this import with import of function ID, because this function is currently used inside generate activities function. And now inside of functions.js we no longer have to import seconds in hour constant. We will remove import of this constant. And by the way, right now, since those functions that we have just moved into activities module, they are not used anywhere but inside activities module, so we can easily make those functions private by removing export keyword. Let's do it for this function as well as for the other one. And as always, we have to make sure that we haven't broken anything after doing this refactoring, so let's switch over to the browser and see if generate activity function works properly, since we are seeing all activities on the page and 3 activities objects are present inside activities array. That means our generate activities function works fine. And as for the other function which generates options for this select box, as we can see, 3 options are properly displayed, so we can assume this function works as well. Let's make sure that after adding new activity, the new object will be added to activities array, as well as new options object will be created and added to activity select options array. And then on the timeline page, we should see new option inside this select box. As we can see, it's here. So everything works well. We can continue in the next lesson.